Did you recognize that you could delay the developing older of your leg muscle corporations with the useful resource of up to 10 years by means of the use of consuming one easy meal in advance, then 8 inside the morning? And no, I'm not talking about costly dietary supplements or prescription drugs. I am speaking about a sincere everyday dish that almost everybody has visible. Most human beings, however, are blind to it and dismiss it each morning. This one breakfast item can assist humans over 60 maintain their leg strength, decorate their balance, prevent midnight leg cramps, or even lessen their threat of dropping leg muscle through as lots as 72% regular, with modern-day studies. This sickness silently pushes millions of older adults into walkers, wheelchairs, or likely eternal immobility. The bleak reality, most folks don't know about this. Meals even worse. Many human beings by chance make the hassle worse via ingesting the wrong elements, as speedy as they awaken. Let me ask you this: do you, by way of danger, weaken your legs every morning, simply because you do now not have it? Watch this video through till the very quit. I'll offer 5 easy breakfast options that permit you to live strong and take manage of your lifestyles beyond 60, further to detailing the exact meals you should consume. First component within the morning. What about the list? Very last item, you will be shocked. You do not must locate it up with the feeling that your legs have become weaker each day. You don't need to accept dropping your potential to stroll optimistically, hold your stability, or be independent without a doubt. Due to the truth you're 60, the first-rate records has arrived. That technique is absolutely reversible. Which element is the fantastic? You don't want medicinal drug. It isn't always important to have high-priced equipment. Jogging out tough doesn't even require you to exert yourself. All of it begins with a few element, small but critical. Your first meal of the day. It can appear easy, maybe it sounds too familiar. However, ingesting the proper breakfast might also want to both strengthen or weaken your legs over the years. And this is the principal situation of cutting-edge day nutrient specialists. The majority of oldsters over 60 do breakfast definitely wrong. They go away it out, rather they use espresso. They take in vitamins, horrible white bread. Even worse, they take into account, I'll drink simple water and devour later. What comes next when the body enters a catabolic stata mode? It bodily starts off evolved to interrupt down its private muscle for energy. Which muscle mass agreement first do you realize? To stroll, stand, maintain your stability, and keep away from falls, you depend upon the muscle groups to your legs consistent with a check from Tufts University. If older human beings devour a nutritious breakfast that incorporates the proper vitamins, they may be able to regain up to 35% in their leg energy in just 8 weeks. The nicest component approximately, these product is their cheap charges. They are no longer particular. You have likely visible them earlier than in different phrases, you have not been assembling subjects efficiently or consuming them at the proper time. Inside the next mins, I'll speak 5 smooth however fantastically powerful meals that in step with technological information allow you to pork up your legs, reduce leg cramps, regain your balance and keep your leg muscle organizations before they grade by grade become worse. I will display a sincerely outstanding recipe on the give up of this video that has given masses of senior citizens a picture of mobility, again a small thing. 8 up within the morning. Oh, in case you take delivery of as real with that out of place muscle can't be gotten over again. Live with me, you may change your mind. This is the fact in advance. Then we begin. Kindly allow me recognize in that you are coming from these days experience free to move away a park or observation underneath and ask any questions you can. Must ensure you do in Aki. No longer leave out any of Senior Health's best health guidelines. Don't forget to click at the subscribe button and turn on notifications. And in case you're searching now, I need to understand if you're with me, kind one inside the observation location. If this video speaks to you, kind 0. In any other case past the age of 60, your frame starts off evolved to step-by-step lose muscle, especially in your legs, whether you're aware of it or now not. For loads of thousands of aged people every year, sarcopenia is one of the #1 reasons of their disability to walk lengthy distances, problem getting out of chairs, greater hazard of dropping their balance, and eventual need for canes, walkers, or maybe complete time care. What's the maximum vital issue of mine? Muscle loss is painless. It is not determined by using the use of fever or cramps. It infiltrates silently one morning. Your legs sense a chunk heavier. You stutter a touch as you get off the lower one. Extra day if you have to push yourself up along with your hands someday, simply to face you think, I'm simply growing antique. That is not in reality, actual despite the fact that you do no longer turn out to be feeble as you age. It's far the loss of your leg energy, which is what makes you independent. Beauty and energy are not the handiest elements in this situation. The National Institute on Aging opinions that individuals over 60 may lose as lots as 33% of their leg muscle mass in 10 years. If now not something is executed at the same time as you lose leg muscle, you end up unbalanced. You run a better threat of falling, your stride gets shorter, you bypass greater. Slowly you may even begin to position matters off as your legs weaken, blood pass deteriorates, mobility is restricted, and a series reaction begins: extended frame fats, reduced bone density, horrible sleep and reduced starvation. Sand forgets things, feeling trapped by using a body that now not cooperates, has the worst emotional toll. Why does this have the maximum critical impact on me within the morning? Because of the reality, after 7 or 9 hours of sleep, your frame enters a prolonged nation of starvation. If you do now not consume something as quickly as you stand up, your frame starts off evolved the use of your own muscles as gasoline. This is mainly risky for seniors, whose muscular boom is already slower than it was of their teens. In case you don't halt this way with the proper food first element, inside the morning, your leg muscular tissues will hold to degenerate regularly earlier than the day even begins. Your legs are the biggest muscle organization on your body. Consequently, losing muscle there, no longer most effective, makes you weaker, but additionally, throws off your regular metabolic stability. Blood glide to the legs, slows down flow in the legs, decreases, and a number of extra troubles start to appear: leg cramps, limb trembling, tingling or numbness, or even troubles with coordination when taking walks or ascending stairs, are all viable signs as a trend result. Many older folks who do now not have excessive illnesses, quick become feeble, inactive, and in the end, dependent on others to carry out even the maximum primary obligations. However, right here's the excellent facts. Your body can nevertheless mend itself in case you act brief, in case you start day after today morning, and consume the proper elements at the proper times. You could assist your muscle tissues restore, regain leg energy, decorate your stability, prevent cramping, and most importantly, preserve your independence with every step. So keep searching. I'm able to then show you the leg muscular tissues, natural allies, meals, calls, and easy breakfast options that could significantly alternate your gait, your functionality to get out of a chair, and your top notch of existence. After 60, David is 69. Once an Advent engineer, he traversed the U.S. mountain climbing hills, navigating woods and mountaineering scaffolds without ever developing weary. However, now when he wakes up in the morning, his legs now not experience like they belong to him. His knees are stiff, his toes can sense numb at instances, or experience as heavy as lead at others. Like looking to go with the flow, a rusted machine, so your first few morning steps are tentative, low and unsteady. One morning when he became heading out to the porch to accumulate the newspaper, he caught his foot on a low step and slipped. Although it wasn't a critical injury, he changed into terrified, because more than the bottom itself, he felt as despite the fact that he modified into slowly losing a few aspect, will as soon as assumed that his leg power have become a given. His wife began to phrase too. He took his time on foot, his gait emerged as unsteady. Every time he have been given up from the sofa, he had to push off with every arms on his knees. He didn't appear to be as enthusiastic about going for morning walks within the park, and even as he ultimately admitted that he had been having extraordinary leg cramps. At nighttime, she knew something became incorrect. David did not have any extreme medical conditions, no diabetes. There may be no arthritis. Physicians secretly name what he emerges experiencing the after 60. Face the abrositime, while muscle loss, especially within the legs, which help your whole weight, it stabilize each step, and permit you to upward thrust up from the broth. The front porch, the living room, or the restroom will increase silently. However, forcefully after that fall, David began digging. Determined a few issue he had, by no means absolutely thought approximately in his lifestyles, after speak me with a dietitian, viewing movies, and reading courses. What you eat in the morning may also cause your legs to get stronger or weaker, with each day that went through. He started out to exchange. He stopped skipping breakfast, which he used to do. He stopped eating black espresso on an empty stomach. He commenced out his mornings with easy, uncomplicated ingredients that have been complete, of the precise vitamins his frame were craving, that lets in you to rebuild muscle, beautify drift in his legs, alleviate leg weakness, improve stability, and most significantly assist him upward. Push up without bracing himself or worrying, approximately falling, the primary first-rate alteration he noticed have become 3 weeks later. Getting out of bed felt lighter, his morning steps had misplaced their weight and hesitation. The midnight leg cramps stopped, he began out walking across the house yet again. Why stopped him the park after that? By way of the use of the second month, he changed into walking about 2 kilometers each morning, without stopping. I enjoy like I've regained my legs, he tells his spouse frequently. Nowadays David maintained robust, unbiased and energetic legs, nicely into his 60s, a few element most people think isn't possible, with most effective a minor alternate to his each day, ordinary and no assist or cane. You can accomplish this as properly, you aren't in need of success, just being aware about in which to start. I will then stroll you through the 5 specific breakfast factors that David used to construct stronger, extra strong and further reliable legs, things that thousands of older residents are truly together with into their daily ordinary. The excellent breakfast food. Entire eggs for a fast meal for you to assist with muscle recuperation, particularly for your legs. Sit down, there's nothing much less hard or greater effective than a cooked egg. Eggs comprise almost all of the amino acids your body goals for muscular boom and restore. However, the actual magic takes area inside the yolk. It consists of nutrients, D food, plan B, 12 choline and an important compound called leucine. It really is a amazing inducer of muscle protein synthesis. The legs are more vulnerable to muscle loss after the age of 60. Consequently, that is especially proper for them. An 8-week take a look at from the University of Illinois position that older adults who ate eggs each morning enjoy tremendous will increase in leg strength and self-sufficiency. Moreover, eggs toughen the neuromuscular device, which improves walking, manage balance, and the danger of falling, one of the most dangerous outcomes of muscle loss inside the elderly. Weight loss program B12. Wealthy eggs, moreover, defend the myelin sheath that surrounds your nerves, enhancing brain-to-throat transmission. You will stroll extra steadily, wobble a great deal less and pass over fewer steps as a end result. Additionally, whilst you remember that seniors frequently have low quantities of this mineral, eggs offer enormously absorbable shape of iron that complements flow into and oxygen delivery in your leg muscle groups for exceptional outcomes. Consume the whole egg. Do now not pass the yolk among 30 and 60 minutes after waking up. The right desire is boiled eggs, because of the truth, they preserve all in their benefits, without adding more fats for more version. Strive making a brief scramble with tomatoes or spinach, every redrokerson and all over too. Record is not informatra to strive in your spray all or rich in magnesium, which enables the health of your lower frame muscles and antioxidants. One egg is more than just breakfast. Every morning, it is your predominant protection in opposition to the gradual weakening of your leg muscle groups, and if you stick with it for 30 days, you'll maximum possibly see a trade, more potent legs, fewer cramps, and likely most significantly, now not wanting to capture the armrest whenever you try and get up the second breakfast item. If eggs provide your muscle groups gasoline, oatmeal, which is sprinkled with chia seeds, gives them the ordinary strength they require to artwork all through the morning. Moreover, when combined with chia seeds, this easy aggregate works nicely for elderly folks who want to maintain their leg strength, save you muscular atrophy, and improve blood. Go with the flow to their legs. Oats are rich in beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that reduces inflammation, enhances muscle absorption of nutrients, and aids in blood sugar regulation. Whilst your blood sugar is stable, your body can take in the protein and minerals needed to rebuild your leg muscle groups. That is in particular important for aged, whose metabolic performance often decreases dramatically, round age 60. Furthermore, chia seeds offer calcium, potassium, magnesium, and omega-3 fatty acids, similarly to controlling nerve indicators and retaining proper muscle contraction. Those 4 vital minerals are also beneficial in preventing leg cramps, mainly those painful spasms that arise at nighttime. Leg stiffness would probably give up end result from taking walks and prolonged popularity, but chia's magnesium enables to loosen up the clean muscle groups. Potassium keeps electrolyte balance and promotes circulate for your legs, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients obtain even the little regularly disregarded muscle devices to your lower frame. It's miles easy to make. Integrate 3 tablespoons of rolled oats with water, or a nut milk. Prepare dinner till smooth. Stir in a tablespoon of chia seeds. You may upload some blueberries or banana slices as a garnish for delivered herbal sweetness and antioxidants. Devour it. Warmness preferably inside an hour after waking up. Seniors who switch to oatmeal and chia inside the mornings report improved stamina at some stage in the day, less leg ache, and enhanced stability. While famed for long intervals of time or mountain climbing stairs, nighttime leg cramps regularly subside and are a clean sign that the muscular tissues are sooner or later getting the assistance they want to recover past just being a wholesome breakfast meals. Oatmeal has several makes use of. With the assist of this strong basis, adults over 60 can stay sturdy, independent, and completely involved in lifestyles on their own terms. A banana changed into the third morning object. It's no accident that bananas are often known as nature's electrolyte remedy for the aged, because of their excessive potassium content. bananas are one of the greatest end result for stopping leg cramps, improving circulate, encouraging healthful muscular contractions and maintaining leg power in adults over 60. Thinking about that, your frame is generally lacking in important vitamins, proper after waking up. Bananas paintings in particular. Nicely at that point, a medium banana incorporates approximately 400 milligrams of potassium or 10% of your each day necessities. Potassium is needed to preserve the electric field in the course of muscle cellular membranes and permit for fluid coordinated muscular hobby. Lack of potassium will increase the chance that muscular tissues will malfunction or spasm that could bring about cramping at nighttime or that twitchy sensation for your legs, even as you are searching for to loosen up. This difficulty is common amongst seniors, especially folks that are using diuretics or have poor mineral absorption. A Harvard University examine located that older adults who often ate bananas had a 33% decreased risk of leg cramps than people who did not devour sufficient food. Excessive in potassium food. Plan B6, which is likewise sizable in bananas, is important for nerve conversation, which complements stability and coordination whilst walking through, facilitating higher connection among your thoughts and leg muscle tissues. But now, not each person is keen on bananas. When you have continual kidney illness, type 2 diabetes, or are controlling your blood sugar too much, potassium may be dangerous, will increase in blood sugar or ordinary heartbeats, could cease and die out a result from it. In a few instances, a smaller barely underripe banana is higher because it has greater resistant starch and much less sugar, which delays digestion and keeps blood glucose levels steady. The exquisite time to consume a banana is right after your critical breakfast, not while you are starving, to avoid unexpected blood sugar will increase. You could eat it with easy Greek yogurt, mix it with chia seeds, or add it for your oatmeal to enhance nutritional absorption and maintain balanced electricity stages. Maximum seniors, without underlying scientific situations, truly want to consume one small banana inside the morning to keep electrolyte balance, shield their leg muscle mass, improve their stride, and prevent herbal muscle loss. It is easy, quite priced, even as used as it need to be. Bananas can feature effective leg shield that gives you strength, stability, and self-assurance as you begin your day. They're moreover clean to digest. The fourth breakfast object, Greek yogurt. One of the best breakfast options, if you want to prevent the slow imperceptible muscle loss that happens in a single day, is Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is 3 instances filtered to put off most of the liquid, giving it a thick creamy texture and nearly double the protein of regular yogurt because of the gradual digesting casein protein. Greek yogurt is especially beneficial for human beings over 60 who want to keep and beautify their leg muscular tissues. Sleep reasons, your body to go into a catabolic United States of America, which breaks down muscle companies to offer electricity. Seniors have to be mainly worried about this because of the reality that age-associated hormonal and metabolic adjustments already slow down muscle restore if the proper protein is not taken first. Component within the morning muscle degradation continues, mainly within the legs, which are already weakened with the aid of reduced activity, glide, and hormone modifications. A 170-gram meal of Greek yogurt incorporates round 17 gram of excessive fine protein and leucine, the amino acid on the entire accountable for beginning muscle protein synthesis. Greek yogurt, which is also wealthy in calcium and weight loss. Plan D, useful resource, robust bones and neuromuscular coordination. Subjects which might be crucial for advanced stability and more fluid, taking walks. Furthermore, the probiotics in yogurt that are in maximum cases seemed for his or her remarkable outcomes on gut health. Moreover, enhanced nutrient absorption and decrease chronic irritation, each of which contribute to higher drift in the legs in as low as 6 weeks. Older adults who took 20 grams of casein protein daily and did minimum exercising said measurable will boom in leg electricity, according a look at from MRI University inside the Netherlands. That equal organization also said higher balance and much less nighttime leg cramps, but no longer absolutely everyone can tolerate Greek yogurt nicely. In case you are lactose intolerant or have digestive problems, search for lactose unfastened items. You can moreover need to do not forget options made from goat or sheep milk, which is probably normally plenty less harsh on the stomach. Keep away from sugar-filled keep-bought yogurts and synthetic taste-shy sugar, which can boom blood sugar degrees in adults over 60, cell inflammation, and avoid muscle recuperation for pleasant effects. Greek yogurt must be eaten inside an hour of waking up or approximately 1/2 hour after doing moderate morning sports to boost the taste and dietary charge. Upload some chia seeds, cinnamon, or unsweetened berries. Greek yogurt's excessive protein content, material, super digestion, and versatility make it an extended-term nice buddy for leg shelping. It makes you feel more strong, energized, and prepared to go every morning. Fifth breakfast, salmon pan-seared. If you need to decorate muscle regeneration in your legs after the age of 60, comprise salmon or other fatty fish like mackerel and sardines, for your breakfast at the least. Instances each week. These fish are wealthy in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA2, which can be effective compounds that have been validated to beautify insulin sensitivity, lessen muscle irritation, and promote muscle businesses. Protein absorption together. They assist elders gradual down their regular muscular atrophy and repair leg energy, consistent with a take a look at within the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. Adults over 65 who ate up 2 food of fatty fish, constant with week maintained 27% extra leg muscular tissues than folks that ate up most effective beef or no fish at all. The fish-consuming group's huge upgrades in on-foot capability, stability, and a 36% lower chance of falling because of leg weak factor have been even extra wonderful. What's the technique? Omega-3 fatty acids reduce persistent contamination, a diffused but risky aspect that erodes and decreases muscle power, particularly inside the decreased frame, with 20 grams of exceptionally digested protein. Constant with 100 gram cooked salmon, is a fantastic supply of vitamins B12 and D. Those nutrients are essential for neuromuscular transmission, and help your muscle tissues and thoughts paintings together, higher when you skip the most effective way to prepare it. Sear glowing salmon in more virgin olive oil, for 3 to 4 minutes on every aspect for excessive protein. High-fat mineral balanced breakfast, serve it with roasted candy potatoes, steaming veggies, or a couple slices of avocado, in case you don't have time to boil fish within the morning. Choose a piece of unsweetened smoked salmon, or take a high remarkable fish oil supplement. However, maximum dietitians agree that the pleasant manner to attain vitamins is through complete ingredients, followed via dietary supplements. Only a short tip: devour early in the morning, on the identical time as your stomach is still in particular. Empty and begin with smaller quantities. If you have already got troubles with fat digestion, fatty liver, or progressed LDL cholesterol, pick baked or steamed fish in vicinity of fried. Lessen the frequency to as soon as in step with weak if you have delayed digestion or bloating, and bear in mind ingesting it with digestive enzymes as directed through your health practitioner. Salmon and other fatty fish are exquisite sources of nutrients apart from protein. They maintain your muscle groups flexible, healthful, and prepared for recuperation in a manner comparable to that of your body's herbal lubricants. Most importantly, they help protect your legs from the insidious deterioration that incorporates getting old. Remember that even one dish of salmon for breakfast every week at any age is a massive investment on your ability to stroll with any luck, stay balanced, and stay in energetic lifestyles. The Hyde meal candy potatoes are served with herbal mineral salt. I promised to reveal this dish at the beginning of the video. It isn't a compliment, it is no longer a superfood that charges a fortune. Nearly absolutely everyone maintains this surely easy item of their kitchen. Steam-cooked candy potatoes are dusted with a little Celtic sea salt. It sounds smooth, but the effect is remarkable. Sweet potatoes, excessive complex carbohydrate content material can help your muscles refuel their glycogen shops after an extended night of fatigue. Candy potatoes are particular due to the fact in assessment to many exceptional well-known breakfast meals, their starch would no longer motive blood sugar tears to upward thrust. As an alternative, it offers steady strength, fending off morning muscular fatigue, mainly in the legs that are susceptible to cramps, silly aches and progressive weak point. If now not well fueled, higher extra sweet potatoes are a high-quality supply of potassium, magnesium, manganese, and weight loss program. See a powerful blend of nutrients that help to govern nerve impulses, maintain blood go along with the float in the legs, and combat off-inclined legs as a result of unusual electrolyte stages. In particular, magnesium is known as the element that promotes muscle relaxation. It relieves cramps, reduces stiffness, and allows with stability while standing or transferring in the path of the day. How about the salt? Celtic sea salt isn't the same as table salt, greater than 80 hint factors that your frame, especially your muscle mass, regularly wishes to keep coordinated, easy contractions, and keep away from cramps are found in this natural unprocessed sea salt. In evaluation to diffused salt, Celtic salt does no longer drastically growth blood strain. As an opportunity, it promotes electrolyte replenishment within the right ratios, accelerates leg muscle regeneration, and stabilizes fluid stress. Inner muscle businesses over a 90-day length. Individuals who fed on excessive fiber breakfast, which includes sweet potatoes and sea salt, this is wealthy in potassium and magnesium, showed 41% higher balance and nearly 50% fewer falls. Steady with a check from the French Institute of Mineral Nutrition. It's simple to use. Top half of a gentle warmth steamed sweet potato with a pinch of Celtic salt. Consume it warmth after a pitcher of heat water and around 10 minutes earlier than your fundamental breakfast. This timing facilitates to initiate mineral absorption and normalize blood sugar stages for the rest of the morning. For honestly, 1 week doing this each morning may also additionally result in lighter steps, much hence less numbness, less cramps, and in less hard time getting for your toes without hesitating or stumbling. Most people are not aware about this sort of hidden breakfast. It may, however, act as a silent assist system for people over 60, supporting to hold taken into consideration one of our maximum valuable property as we age, the potential to stroll freely and optimistically day by day. Leg energy repair and safety is wanted, but morning sports activities to enhance leg balance and power also are crucial, as is consuming the proper nutrients. Additionally, seniors ought to expand some easy morning sporting activities that might drastically improve their self-help notion balance and leg energy. First, drink a glass of heat water with a pinch of herbal mineral salt as soon as you awaken after an extended nighttime sleep. Many human beings awaken with tight, heavy legs or experience risky whilst popularity because their bodies are low in electrolytes and dehydrated. A 250 ml glass of warmth water with 1/5 teaspoon of Celtic or Himalayan salt permits repair, electrolyte balance improves, pass inside the legs, calms the fearful device and facilitates avoid cramping as you start shifting. Sip slowly for 5 mins, then eat breakfast. 2D do a leg convey and balancing workout for about 3 mins. No tool live internal, stand upright to your residing room or bedroom and raise your foot to 4 in off the ground. Exchange legs after 10 seconds of keeping, make 5 rounds on each aspect. This clean exercise reduces your danger of falling whilst getting off the bed or exiting the mattress room by way of increasing your body reputation and stability. Additionally, it tones the hips, thighs and calves muscle agencies that lose mass the most fast as we age. 1 theory, don't depart bed too early. Many aged human beings awaken too early. That might purpose dizziness, instability, or perhaps falls instead. Sit up straight, slowly rotate your ankles and wrists, some instances, and take 3 deep breaths. This steadily reactivates motion for your brain and lower frame, permitting you to begin your day with extra manipulate and less stumbles. The one's easy,
when
cheaper.
paired with a healthful diet, assist lay the muse for lengthy time period mobility, independence, and everyday leg health. Fourth, relish the morning sunshine. Early sunshine can naturally enhance the manufacturing of food. Plan D, which strengthens bones and facilitates absorb calcium, clearly via the use of spending 5 mins by way of a window or at the balcony. This is especially legitimate for the ankles and wrists. That is particularly essential for each person who's already experiencing signs of muscle loss or prone legs. It is a easy act, but it jumpstarts off evolved your frame's internal strategies and reinforces the foundation your legs want to stay sturdy. Fifth, in no manner stay hungry for too lengthy. After waking up, the longer you bypass breakfast, the more your body starts off evolved to break down muscle for energy. A technique referred to as catabolism. Have some aspect little like one tough, a steamed candy potato, a boiled egg, or a small little bit of oatmeal. If you are unable to have a whole meal at the moment, you may exchange the point of interest from muscular breakdown to muscle regeneration and rehabilitation by manner of doing virtually one small detail. If you adhere to the one's 5 simple morning behavior and the breakfast techniques we've got simply mentioned, your legs will start to mend. Step by step, status trembling will depart. Surprising cramps won't frighten you anymore. And extra importantly, you will enjoy them. Glaringly again, you are not a slave for your frame. You're in fee of it. 1 dose is given to you each morning. There's a restrained quantity of time to decide, will you, moreover, may additionally experience some weak point for your legs nowadays, or will you're taking motion to keep your energy balance and independence. You just heard about 5 food which have been verified with the aid of using science that will help you walk extra effects, prevent muscle loss, beautify your balance growth, blood float in your legs and rebuild leg electricity. Your capacity to walk with self-belief, stand on your personal feet, and lead the life you desire is stimulated by way of the usage of those equal factors. Furthermore, you've got determined and reputedly clean element which could decorate your entire skeletal, muscular, and mind tool inside the morning cooked candy potatoes with a small pinch of herbal mineral salt. And now you understand that there are 5 smooth yet powerful morning behavior that make everything you consume greater than only a healthy meal. They become an in-depth rehabilitation routine for the legs. You can do something about it. There may be no need to visit the health practitioner the next day morning, no health club, no device, just one choice. Need to consciously start your day as opposed to letting growing old decide the future of your leg. Similarly, if you can only devour 1 meal tomorrow morning to defend your leg, what delicacies should you choose out? Your reaction in the feedback area is probably precisely what some different senior wishes to pay attention about your enjoy. To ensure you do not pass over what comes subsequent, please remember to love, sign up in Senior Health, and switch on the notification bell if you determine this video useful.
Inside the next video, I'll communicate 3 commonplace breakfast food that many old people consume every morning, under the false impression that they're wholesome. However, in truth, they're slowly weakening their muscular tissues that may cause cramps, numb legs, and even absolutely avert the recuperation system. Do not allow the horrific breakfast choice be the sole element that makes all of your attempt useless. Healthcare does now not begin at the hospital. It begins in your kitchen at 7 a.m. Make a knowledgeable preference as soon as you taste it for the number 1 time. As long as you could walk with power, you're although residing life to the utmost, therefore deal with your leg. I'm grateful which you stayed through the whole video, mainly in relation to keeping your legs sturdy, strong and unbiased after the age of 60. I am hoping the understanding we have blanketed nowadays will assist you on your journey to better fitness within the subsequent video. We can preserve to find the little regarded information regarding developing older for your legs that most people pick, not to speak approximately.